When it comes to royalty, you would often assume that kings are the ones who would have the greatest share of riches amongst their royal members, right? What if I told you that there are some princes who have amassed more wealth than their entire royal dynasties, making the average king's net worth look miserable? In this video, we bring you the list of the 10 richest princes in the world and how they spend their money. So without further ado, here are the 10 richest princes in the world. Number 10, Prince William. William, the son of King Charles and the grandson of the late Queen Elizabeth II, is the Duke of Cambridge and has a net worth of approximately $30 million according to Forbes. The prince also receives a salary of $68,000 from the United Kingdom government. The prince also works with his father, Prince Charles, and the Duchy of Cornwall Corporation, which operates in 23 countries and pays him $25 million a year. Prince William currently resides in the Kingston Palace with his wife and children. It is a 20-room, 4-story house worth about £1 billion. The prince has some expensive cars in his collection, like the Audi R8 worth $148,000, the Bentley Flying Spur worth $200,000, and a Jaguar XJ worth about $86,000. The prince also owns 105 acres of land which he inherited from the royal family and is believed to be worth $250 million. Number 9, Sheikh Maktoum bin Mohammed bin Rashid. Al Maktoum is the Prince of Dubai. He is a member of the Royal House of Maktoum. His net worth is approximately $1 billion. His earnings come from official positions he holds, such as Minister of Finance of the United Arab Emirates, Deputy Ruler of Dubai, and Chairman of Dubai Media Incorporated. In terms of personal assets, the prince possesses a large collection of automobiles. Some of his most expensive vehicles include the Mercedes-Benz G55 AMG, which costs $135,000, and the Mercedes-Benz, which costs about $44,000. The prince also has a Boeing 747 BBJ private jet valued at $228 million. The prince also owns property in Dubai and Abu Dhabi, estimated to be worth around $205.4 million. Number 8, Jeffrey Bulkia. Prince of Brunei Jeffrey Bulkia Omar Ali Safwidin III is the prince and brother of the King of Brunei. The net worth of this prince is said to be around $1.5 billion. The prince owns 5 hotels, the most famous being the Dorchester Hotel in London and the Beverly Hills Hotel in Los Angeles. The prince also owns 250 companies, one of which is the jewelry company Asprey, which he bought for $385 million. Prince Jeffrey's monthly expenses are about $50 million, and he spends his large portion of his money on buying some strangely expensive things, like a $7 million rug woven in gold and diamonds. The prince has many houses, but his most favorite of them is St. John's Lodge in London, which is a luxurious house worth $55 million. And when it comes to vehicles, the prince owns 2,300 cars, and this car collection includes Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR worth $1 million and a Porsche 550 Spider worth $6.1 million. The prince also owns jets for long-distance traveling, like a Boeing 747 worth $400 million and a Sikorsky helicopter worth $1 million. Apart from cars, he also has a boat collection. Yes, you heard it right. A boat collection which includes 5 boats, all worth millions of dollars. Number 7, Prince Albert. Prince Albert von is the 12th prince of the Royal House of Thurn in Taxis, a German noble family. He is a businessman, German aristocrat, and race car driver, and has been ranked as the world's youngest billionaire numerous times since 1990. He initially featured on the list when he was 8 years old. According to Forbes, the prince's net worth is around $1.6 billion. His assets include real estate, art, and 36,000 acres of woodland in Germany, making him one of Europe's largest forest holdings and largest landowners in Germany. He currently resides at the family castle in Bavaria Schloss. In addition to his castle, he owns 10 other places and castles, as well as substantial assets in Brazil that he inherited from his mother. According to many articles, he also owns banks, breweries, and metallurgical firms. Number 6, Prince Albert II. Albert II is the Prince of Monaco, a small European kingdom. Monaco's government pays the royal family $43 million, of which the prince receives a portion. Albert's net worth is approximately $2 billion, which is derived from the personal investments. Albert was a shareholder in the Société de Ban de Mer, which runs Monaco's casino and other entertainment properties in the country. When it comes to vehicles, the prince owns 100 of them, the majority of which are displayed in a car museum named the Monaco Top Car Collection. Among the vehicles in this collection are a Ferrari SF90 valued at $507,500 and a Lamborghini Miura P400 worth $1 million. The prince also has a super yacht called Koenig, which is worth $80 million and has an annual operating cost of $5 million. For long-distance travel, the prince possesses a Dassault Falcon 7X, which is worth $600,000. Number 5, Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan. Next up, we have Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan, an Emirate politician who was the Deputy Prime Minister of the United Arab Emirates. He's also the Minister of Presidential Affairs and the Prince of the UAE. As a minister, he receives a monthly salary of $3.5 million and his net worth is around $4.9 billion. Apart from this, the prince also has another source of income. He is vice chairman of Mubadala Investment Company and the UAE Central Bank chairman. He is also the owner of the Abu Dhabi United Group Dugan Investment Company for the Abu Dhabi royal family. The prince uses his wealth to buy expensive cars like a Ferrari F40 worth $700,000, a Mercedes CLK GTR worth $1.1 million, and a Lamborghini Remington worth $1.5 million. Mentor Ben has 3 private jets for air travel. One is a Boeing 787 worth $285 million, another is a Dreamliner A6 PFC worth $200 million, and a Dreamliner A6 PFE worth $250 million. He also owns a yacht called A+, and the price of this beauty is about $450 million with an annual maintenance cost of $5 million. Also, according to Insider, he is owner of Manchester City Football Club. Number 4, Hans Adam II. Next on the list is Prince Hans Adam II, the prince of a small European country called Liechtenstein. This 71-year-old is the richest royal in Europe with a net worth of $6.2 billion. His net worth comes from the banking LGT group. It is owned by the Prince of Liechtenstein Foundation, which generates $8.9 billion for the prince annually. It's a for-profit entity that manages the royal family's assets. The foundation also owns a private bank in Liechtenstein, 15 companies and assets including real estate holdings in Vienna, Austria. Regarding the palace the prince lives in, his Vaduz castle estimates at $50 million. The prince owns a Porsche 356 that comes in dark olive green, which is worth $100,000. The prince owns an expensive art collection estimated to be $500 million, and most of this art is displayed in the Liechtenstein Museum, which is in Vienna. Number 3, Tahnoon bin Zayed Al Nahyan bin Zayed. Tahnoon bin Zayed Al Nahyan currently serves as the National Security Advisor and the Prince of the United Arab Emirates. He is the chairman of tons of organizations like ADQ, a state holding company, First Abu Dhabi Bank, Royal Group, and International Holding Company. Tahnoon bin has a net worth of $10 billion. The prince is a proud owner of a super yacht called Maria. The super yacht is worth $250 million and it is accommodable to 50 guests and 6 professional crew members. It also has an annual running cost of $15 to $25 million a year. The prince has a collection of expensive cars from BMWs to Rolls Royces, from Ferrari to Jaguar. Tahnoon bin recently purchased a Jaguar 1 Pace worth $80,000, and when it comes to long distance travel, the prince has 2 private jets, a Boeing 787 A6 PFC worth $243.4 million, and a Boeing 747 A6 PFA worth $484 million, and the estimated cost of maintaining these 2 jets is $20 million annually. Number 2, Prince Martin of Brunei. Next on the list we have Prince Martin of Brunei. He is the 10th child and 4th son of the King of Brunei, Sultan Hassan Bulkia. This 31-year-old prince is a social media star. He lives with his family in the largest palace in the world, Istana Nur Al Iman. The prince has an estimated net worth of about $20 billion. The prince believes in living a lavish life and spending his money on expensive things like having a white Bengal tiger or flying a helicopter. The prince is seen wearing a 40mm platinum Patek Philippe World Time worth $1.5 million. When it comes to cars, he has an extensive car collection with an estimated worth of $1 billion. This collection includes some super expensive cars like 3 Lamborghinis which are gold-plated and decorated with gold and diamonds, each car being worth about $4.5 million. And for traveling abroad, he uses one of his father's private jets which are also decorated with gold at Prince Alwaleed of Saudi Arabia. And finally at number 1 is Alwaleed bin Talala Al Sayed. Topping our list is the Prince of Saudi Arabia. He is a businessman and philanthropist who is well known for his extravagant lifestyle. Al-Waleed's net worth is approximately $20 billion, with a substantial chunk of it coming from his investments in firms in Europe, the United States, Middle Eastern countries, and Asia. The prince owns several hotels and resorts around the world, including the swanky Hotel George V in Paris and the Savoy Hotel in London. Apart from these enterprises, he owns interests in 6% of Citigroup, 17% of Al Nahyan, 25% of Prince Alwaleed of Al DRA, and 95% of Kingdom Holding Company. The prince has several incredible vehicles, such as the Rolls-Royce diamond car, which is ornamented with 100,000 diamonds all over her body and is worth $2.1 million. The prince owns 2 Mercedes-Benz SL600s, each of which is adorned with 300,000 diamonds and is worth $4.8 million. The prince also owns 3 private jets, a Boeing 747 worth $386 million, an Airbus A321 worth $118 million, and a Hawker Siddeley 125 worth $40 million. He is also the proud owner of a $90 million super yacht dubbed Kingdom 5KR, with an annual maintenance cost of $5 million. Thanks for watching the video, I hope you enjoyed it. Click on the cards for more videos like this.